going on, guys? My name is Mojo Kickz and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a review on the new Union Air Jordan 2 Rattan. We're also going to be talking about sizing as well as my resale predictions, but let's get right into it. Now, the Union Air Jordan 2 did release on April 15th for a retail price of $225 USD. It did release in two different colorways, the Rattan and Gray Fog. There was also an apparel collection that dropped alongside, and the apparel collection included hoodies, tees, pants, as well as jackets. Now, the drop ended up happening at 11 a.m. Eastern, and a good amount of people were able to get their orders through. I was lucky to get a W just before the release started to mess up. A few minutes after the drop at 11 a.m. Eastern, a bunch of people were starting to get pending charges. So every time they tried to place an order and check out, they were just getting pending charges. Some people kept on trying to check out and ended up getting a bunch of pending charges. For about 20 minutes, a lot of people weren't able to get their order through, and I don't think anybody got a W within that time frame. Union then posted on their social medias that they were having a problem with the release, and that it was their bot protection that messed up the release. They ended up closing the site and putting the password page back up, and the release then officially happened again around 12:30 p.m. Eastern. The second time around, it was a lot smoother, and a bunch more people were able to get their orders through. The shoes ended up selling out a lot faster as well. About a day or two later, Union then posted some more release info regarding what happened on the release, and they stated that all orders will get refunded, and they will be sending out new invoices to the people who got their orders, and any orders that didn't follow their policy will get a full refund, as well as any of those pending charges will get refunded as well. Unfortunately, some people who did manage to get a W did get refunded and their order got canceled. If you did not receive an invoice by May 5th, unfortunately you did take an L. I did receive my invoice on April 28th, and anyone that did receive an invoice did have till May 5th to complete their order. My pair did ship the next day on April 29th, and it was delivered on May 2nd, so the shipping time was actually pretty quick. Now, I do think Union handled the release pretty good after what happened. There was a good amount of people who got their invoices, and even though the release didn't go as smooth as they expected, I still think they handled it pretty well. Now, the Rattan colorway was the Union exclusive colorway, and the Gray Fog will be the wider release colorway. We should also be seeing a sneakers release in the near future for the Gray Fog colorway. I have heard some rumors of near the end of May. There also should be a bunch of raffles opening up for the Gray Fog colorway, and clothing had a raffle open for a little bit. I believe that raffle is closed now, but there should be a bunch more places like the SNS app, Bodega. It's also possible very few boutiques and select retailers could drop on release day as well. Probably the bigger boutiques like Kickz and Concepts. Now, the shoe does come in a special Union Air Jordan 2 box. The box is all gray with these dots detailed on the top, and you do have the Union Jordan sticker in the middle. When you open up the box, on the top of the lid, you do have the Union Jordan co-branding, and the inside of the box is in a glossy finish. You also have the custom co-branded Jordan Union box paper. And when I took the shoe out of the box, the first thing I noticed is the quality and the materials. The quality on this Air Jordan 2 is really good. The materials they use are very premium, just like the Nike Dunk Low Unions that dropped back in March. This Rattan colorway definitely looks super dope in hand, and I think they did a really good job with both colorways. There was also a pair of Jordan Creator slides that dropped alongside as well. Now, this Rattan colorway does feature this beige tan upper, while the Gray Fog colorway does feature a light gray upper. The Rattan colorway does feature the hints of orange, and the Gray Fog colorway does feature the hints of blue. I think both colorways are really nice for the summer. And for this Rattan colorway, you do have the yellowed midsole, which does match the tan beige upper. On the collar of the shoe, you do have this little patch, which is the same patch just like the sticker on the top of the box. You also do have Union and Jordan co-branding on the tongues as well as the insoles. With this Rattan colorway, you also do get two additional laces. You do get an additional pair of beige tan laces, as well as an additional pair of the orange laces. It also looks like whatever size you got is stamped on the outsole. Now, moving on to resale for the Union Air Jordan 2 Rattan. The resale is currently around $350 to $500 depending on size, and the bigger sizes definitely seem to be doing better. I do expect this colorway to go up in the future since it is the Union exclusive and it won't be releasing again. I can see resale eventually being $500 plus, maybe even reaching around that $700 price range. That would probably be a long-term hold though. I expect these to go up after we do see some more Jordan 2 colorways, as we should be seeing a bunch more Jordan 2 colorways as well as a bunch more Jordan 2 collabs this year. I really can't see the resale dropping much lower on this colorway. I can really only see the resale going up, just like the Pistachio Dunk Low Union. It's also even possible resale could start going up near the end of summer. Now, moving on to sizing, I did go with a size 10 for this Union Air Jordan 2, and I would definitely recommend going true to size. The Jordan 2 High model is definitely very bulky, and there's definitely a lot of room in the shoe, so going true to size should fit perfect. If you do want a little bit more room in the shoe, or you just like them fitting big, you can definitely consider going a half size up, but my recommendations for sizing would be going true to size. Now, this is my first Jordan 2, and I gotta say they are pretty comfortable. They definitely feel very snug, especially with the thick inner lining. They definitely are a little tough to put on and off, but definitely still a super dope Jordan model for sure. And I'm glad we're starting to see some more Jordan 2 colorways released this year, because it's definitely been a while since we've seen a Jordan 2 colorway release. It's also pretty dope to add this model to the collection as well. You really don't see a lot of Jordan 2s released, but make sure to let me know down in the comments below if you guys do prefer the Union Air Jordan 2 Gray Fog or Rattan colorway, and if you were able to cop a pair. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching today's review. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash the like button down below, and if you're new here and you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button. But like always, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.